What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Budget Freedom. My name is Hristo,
And my name is Jessica.
and we are here to give you another insight of selling online. So, what do you think we should get into today?
A very upbeat topic. How hard it is to sell online, guys.
But yet, hard. But if you're consistent and have a strategy, then it's not that hard. So,
Well, we want to lay it out for them. You know, guys, it's really easy to come on here and go, hey, we're making so much money. Everything is great. Selling online is amazing. You should do it. But, which it is, but the truth is, it's also hard. And there are times that you just feel like giving up, right?
yeah.
And you ask yourself, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? Is there any point to this? You know, and that's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about how we deal with it, because we have those times a lot. We're actually kind of having one right now.
Yeah.
Right?
You feel down and you don't know what to do and how am I gonna get out from this situation or whatever it is. So it's not all peaches, like they say.
Yeah.
So anyway,
And what's important about it is knowing how to pull yourself up out of those slumps. Our slump right now has to do with the situation that's going on around the world, and you know, our hearts go out to everybody, and we're praying for everybody. You know, but this is how we survive and feed our families. So obviously, it's also stressful for us, even though we completely understand why, you know, sales for hats and bags and accessories are down. I mean, people aren't going out. Who's going to be buying something to go out with at this point? You know, hopefully they'll start thinking about it soon. But we completely understand. You know, we were just like everybody in the world caught off guard, and thanks to all my budgeting that I do,
right, thanks for that.
we made it. But it's on the end now. I mean, this is month 2, and it's getting really tight. I mean, I don't have my full 6 months savings ahead yet. So we're starting to really. We're on the line. We're on the line now, and we need something to happen. We need sales to come back so that we can get back on track and keep growing.
But things will turn around.
They will.
Just stay
They
positive, and that's why we're here to share, this video and let you know how we deal with this situation.
will. Yeah.
So why do you think
So-
it's so hard to sell online? What is your
Well, you know
opinion
what?
on that?
One of a few of the things that are really hard is, and it's funny because you don't have foot traffic like you do in a normal shop.
Right.
So you can't see how many people are coming into your shop and leaving your shop and looking from the outside. You know, I mean, obviously there are on the different platforms you can see the views, the sessions that you're getting, but those are just the people that actually click on the items in your shop. You don't see the people walking past the shop. So you don't know, are there 100 people walking by my shop and not looking? Or are there only 10 people and I'm getting 8 out of those 10? That's the problem. We don't know out of the sessions that we're getting how many are walking past and how many are actually, taking a minute to look.
right?
And that's the disheartening part. That's the hard part. Sometimes I just think it would be so much easier if I had a shop and I could just see if there were even people, which right now we don't know, there's no people outside, but it's hard to get into the mind of a million people or billion people around the world shopping and try to figure out what they're thinking. Is it payday? Is it this? Is it that? And actually, guys, that's the worst thing you can do. We got into that hole once. Don't get caught up trying to think, why are people not buying today? It does happen. It happens to us, and we've just learned now to tell each other, okay, don't think about that. Just focus, work. Like we always say, plant the seeds. Plant your seeds today. Do something today that tomorrow will thank you for. Meaning, get something productive done today so that tomorrow you'll be happy that you did it, and hopefully have some money to show for it.
Right.
And even if it doesn't happen tomorrow, if it happens next week, it doesn't matter. The point is that you are continually out there every single day, planting those seeds, watering them, pulling the weeds, making sure that they're growing, even if they're growing slowly. So I think that's a really big thing about what's hard online. Another thing that's hard online is, the big guys. Sometimes you really feel like, can I even compete with all these huge guys out there? I don't have a 100% answer to that question yet, but I think that it's a definite yes. I mean, we're doing it. We're small, and we're doing, we're growing every year. We're not growing as fast as we want to grow, but we're working on that. We've identified a lot of issues that we've corrected that now is making a huge growth. 60%. We were up 60% this year before the whole thing hit.
Yes.
So, and we're technically still up for the year to date right now.
Yes.
It's just the month to date is down.
Yeah.
Right. So we're still up, which is good. But well, that's another video. We'll talk about those things in another video. Another thing that's hard about selling online is you have advertising costs and fees, and you can't really put stuff on sale when you're pricing things correctly. Like if you're like us, we don't price things like 200-300% up.
Yeah.
So we can't do a 50% sale or 70% sale. If we do that, we'd be losing. We'd be losing like 20 euros per order, which that's a lot, So I think it's hard. Like people don't understand online when you're providing good quality products and good quality service, like using DHL Express. These things are expensive, and because we're not being greedy and making $50 profit on something, we can't make that much of a discount.
Right.
And yet people expect it online. I think, especially in these kind of times,
Yeah.
they expect these huge discounts, and
Everyone expects.
it's not their fault. They don't understand,
Yeah.
but it makes it hard. It makes it hard, like when you're trying to put a sale out there, and then you're like, well, the best I can do is 10 or 15%.
Right, and then you have other guys. Then they have 70% off and 50% off. Not the same quality probably, but the same hats or accessories, and then you're competing with that, and yeah. It puts you down in a way.
Yeah.
Like you say, with the big guys, you're saying, what am I doing at this moment? But like,
well, sometimes it's not only big guys. Sometimes it's other small, medium-sized businesses. It's just that they're willing to make, okay, obviously I don't know the profit margins, but €1, 50 cents,
Yes.
whatever. Where if we did that, we'd be out of stock, and then we wouldn't have enough money to pay the bills. So
Right.
it's just not possible.
right,
And another thing that I've learned over the years, especially when things get slow, don't get desperate. We've done it so many times. Things get slow, and we're like, all right, we're gonna try. We're gonna make 50 cents on this hat. We're gonna put it down so much,
yes,
and we sell the same amount of hats that we would have sold if we didn't put down
If
the
we
price.
did, yes.
And then I'm just like, oh great, well now we just made $5 instead of the 50 we could have made.
Right.
So stay strong and confident in your price, even when things are bad. It's better to sell 2 or 3 of an item and make profit than to try to sell, 5. Let's say if you sell 2 more and you make a lot less profit, But there are times that you can put it down, make less profit, and make more money. But if the items that you do that on are really limited, our items just don't qualify for that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff qualifies for, like, I don't know, household things. Like if you have soaps or something, people are willing to stock up on that. People are not going to stock up on hats. They're not going to stock up on things.
Yeah, so it's obviously depending what you're selling.
Yeah,
end of
so
the day.
you have to take that into consideration. But anyway, going back to what you were saying, so how do we deal with the hard times? How do we deal with the suck of selling online, right? And I wouldn't just say selling online. I would say the suck of business.
Business, yes. Just any
all
business.
businesses
yes.
have the same problems.
Exactly.
All businesses have cash flow issues. All businesses have slow times. All businesses, at one point or another, ask themselves, what am I doing? Should I keep doing this? And what we have found, the best solution is, like Christo said in the beginning, is to have a system
Yes.
and work your system. That's going to save you. And you know what? Some days you need to just be a robot. Some days you need to go, I feel horrible. I don't want to do this. I think there's no point in doing this. I have no money in my bank. I don't have any money coming in the bank. I don't know if I'm going to be able to buy bread tomorrow. But I'm going to sit at this computer and do the stuff that I need to do. And then tonight I'm going to have a glass of wine and sit on the couch and watch some TV and just pretend like today never happened,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
I mean,
yes.
how many times?
Many times.
Right?
But that's what actually I've learned from her as well. And what I want to say is as well very quickly is that business doesn't grow in 1 month. I mean, if that happens, wow, good for you. I mean,
Yeah.
I'll be really happy to share the story if that happens.
Tell us how to do that.
But business takes a lot of time, and I'm talking about years until you get to know your business. You know how to market it, what products to buy, when does it sell, all these things.
Yeah.
So
How to manage your cash flow and
exactly.
budget.
So just in difficult times, like we say, just do what you do on daily basis. Just plant those seeds, and they will grow eventually. Even if you don't have sales for 2-3 days, just do it. Take those 2-3 days and be productive. Do something about it.
Yeah.
So
And make your system. Just take a minute and sit down and write a schedule for yourself. I wake up in the morning. I check my bank. I check my orders. I do my social posts. I reply to emails. Whatever it is. And if you're not sure, we'll do a video on that. What should you be doing every day? We'll do that next, actually. But make that list so that when you're not in the mindset, you don't have to think, what should I do, and get depressed and walk away. Make that list and have it there so that you can look at it and go, okay, I'll do that. Okay, I'll do that. And you'll actually see as you go through the day and you just tick off your tasks, you'll actually probably feel better. And if you don't, you have that wine or whiskey or beer at night and that show.
And actually, just to add up to one more thing, there's a cool app, or even you can use it.
Yeah.
It's called Trello. I will put a link below, and you can do your tasks inside.
It's
and
so awesome.
it's really awesome, and you can keep up to date with everything.
And
that
if you're
you
working with a partner like we are, you can share
Yes.
the app, and so we can both see each other's tasks and give each other tasks.
Yeah.
Get my whiskey ready tonight.
Right. And get my
Guys,
dear.
check out my budgeting videos for cash flow and for budgeting and costing in your business. I'm doing them separately every Wednesday. And please, pretty please, like, subscribe, push the bell notifications, share our channel with your friends if you find something of value. We hope that we're giving you value. And we're so excited and happy that you came and you watched and you joined us. So check us out. Thank you.
Thank you very much, guys. Bye-bye.